Once upon the moon there was a loser, I believe named Otis. He was smoking, reeked the dope, and it was hard to keep him focused. Family tree and all relationships, he likely schemed and broke it. Guarantee he only did some shit in hopes of being noticed. If he spoke it, then it likely never occurred. He's better with words, so he had lies and head on reserve. He's off the grid, no way for baby mothers to call. Plus the only one could stand him was his brother-in-law. Paul grew up with no brother or a mother at all, so every time he made a friend, he would smother it hard. When him and Otis got a drink, he would cover the charge. And since his wife died, they were practically stuck at the arm. One night while getting drunk at the bar, chucking some darts, Otis said life is boring, he needs something to start. Said he's only telling Paul cause he wasn't a narc, but he went and copped a gun and even some of its parts. Now Paul ain't know just how to say, he ain't like that style of play. Otis wasn't joking and imposing in a loud display. He said, I don't wanna half bake it, but I got this take. We should rob this gas station about a block away. Paul was still a wimp, Otis had to reel him in. Told him that it wasn't for the cash but for the thrill of it. Promised Paul that it would be a ball and blood won't spill a bit, and that was all. They doing it tomorrow, he better deal with it. He didn't sleep the whole night, it's not cause he ain't so bright, it's cause he never heard a no, he simply ain't the whole type. Eyes shut, close tight, he knew this day was gonna suck. When the next day come, a meeting inside Otis' truck. Old past his weak ass, a ski mask, a green bag to keep cash. Just look out and speak last. And he asked,
are we really doing this?
Fuck yeah. And then he pulled up a chrome 45. He called it Gem Padova, and every time he held it in the light it tended to glow up. He tossed that one to Paul, he kept the shotty with the nose cut. Said anybody in their way they turn into a donut. Go nuts when they enter, everybody it's a hole up. Paul controlled the crowd while Otis ran to the cashier. Barrel to the man's ear who's looking at him past fear. He was still a refugee whose family fled from Kashmir. Notice Otis focused roaming, then he hollered stand clear. Took the gun from him, blew Otis in the last year. Paul dropped his, started pissing in his pants there. The cashier looked him in the eyes, saw the man tears. Cocked the bitch, shot his fucking face over the canned pears. The whole shit was forgotten despite the grisly scene, and all the witness accounts of it was in Byzantine. About them junkies and when they shot him to smithereens. I even heard they just needed dollars for getting clean. It kinda sounds like a movie plot, or if it's a dream, it would seem like, oh, the beat's done.